Hello, this is Dattaji, and I am going to be preaching the spiritual knowledge of Sri Dattaswami. Dear devotees, Satguru is needed for the correct guidance in the spiritual path, which is eternal. For temporary worldly affairs, there is no need of Satguru. The animals, birds, etc. do not require Satguru. They are constantly concentrating on the needs of the body and the needs of their issues only, and are never aware of God. The human beings, which are always concentrating on the needs of the body and the needs of their children only, are no more different from the animals. The basic needs are not covered here because just for the basic needs there is no need of concentration throughout the life. We find people who are always engaged in constant work only, even though the basic needs for future 100 generations are attained. After some time, the human being becomes work-holic, like alcoholic. In the beginning, a little alcohol is taken as a medicine for appetite. Alcohol is used in several medicines in little quantity. But in course of time, he becomes alcoholic and goes on drinking alcohol in unlimited quantities. Similarly, one starts the work for the sake of basic needs of the body and the needs of his family. But in course of time, even if he has earned the basic needs for his future 100 generations, the fellow is not pacified and continues to work and work till the last day of his death. Such work-holic fellow starts preaching that work is worship. Such human beings are basically the citizens of the kingdom of animals. Even the animals do not work if their stomach is filled. But this human being earning without end is worse than the animals, and therefore even their citizenship in the kingdom of animals gets cancelled. Even the tiger kills the deer when the tiger is hungry. But our fellow kills the poor innocent devotees also through endless corruption, even though he has earned for his future 1,000 generations. Therefore, the association of cruel animals also expelled the human being from their association. He goes on with endless corruption for the sake of endless comforts of his endless future generations. Such souls are going to be thrown into the births of animals and birds, and in their case, God is not angry at all. God is the Father who fulfills the desires of the children. When such human beings do not bend towards spiritual path in spite of the repeated preaching, the Divine Father finally yields himself to the rigid desire of the children, who want only materialistic things permanently, and hence they are given the births of animals which are always involved in materialistic world only till the death. By taking birth in the kingdom of animals, the human soul will at least learn to limit its endless ambition as said above. Therefore, God is trying to uplift the soul even by throwing it to animals, and there is no revenge here also. To reduce the intensity of the ambition, the soul is subjected to torture in the hell, and here also, God is for the uplift of the soul only. Hence, the Divine Father is always working for the benefit of the soul only, and there is no place of revenge on his children in his heart. Such souls are condemned forever by revolving in the cycle of hell and animals through constant training, which never ends, and they are responsible for their fate. A permanently mentally derailed son has to be kept in the mental hospital only forever, and cannot be brought back to the house, which is the human kingdom. There are certain good and learned souls which are interested in the spiritual path and gain the grace of God. But the spiritual path is in confusion since several human beings interpret the scripture of God in different ways. Only God has to give the correct version of his own scripture. For this purpose only, God comes in human form called as Satguru to give correct guidance in the spiritual path.
दत्त भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, दत्त नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, दत्त वेद बिना सद्ग्रंथ नहीं, दत्त गीत बिना सद्बोध नहीं, दत्त रूप बिना सौंदर्य नहीं, दत्त योग बिना अद्वैत नहीं, दत्त दृष्टि बिना सत्प्रेम नहीं, दत्त सेव बिना सत्कर्म नहीं, दत्त वाक्य बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं, दत्त गान बिना संगीत नहीं, दत्त संग बिना सत्संग नहीं, श्री दत्त बिना कोई अपना नहीं, गुरु दत्त बिना भगवान नहीं, प्रभु दत्त बिना परमात्मा नहीं, दत्त भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, दत्त नाम बिना आनंद नहीं।